Alright, we're gonna be playing more Technobabylon. I'm gonna try and emote more. That was an intentional sound.
I'm not prepared to turn myself in. They'd never believe me.
World prepares for the upcoming 49th Olympic Games being held in Panama next year. Likely to be a historic event, this will also mark the first time both the U.S. successor states will be fielding teams following a ruling by the IOC. States of the California Concord, SCC, and Liberty Coalition, LC, while no longer fighting a total war, are nonetheless at each other's throats again over the flag. Since the outbreak of the conflict in 2049 and the devastating nuclear attack on Washington, D.C., each side has claimed to be the sole legitimate successor to the United States of America. Indeed, while the outside world refers to these new governments as the Concord or the LC, each still refers to itself as the United States of America, and its counterpart by a number of less diplomatic descriptions: rebels, heathens, or Jones. As such, problems arise for the Olympic Games as both nations continue to use their stars and stripes as their flag and reject the legitimacy of its neighboring existence, much less its use of classically American icons. Huh. Well, what's this?
Looks like this guy had a place to keep his vices at work. What the hell is this? The bottle is some kind of thermal container, about half full of thick liquid. The words "Drink me" are stenciled on the side.
I want to drink it.
Down the hatch. I wonder what that did.
Can you hear me?
Hello?
Oh my gosh.
Who's there?
Barely, can you hear me?
Barely. I can't see you. Where are you?
In your head.
That was the wetware.
What the hell are you doing in my head?
That bottle you just drank, it was full of wetware.
Yeah.
They were programmed to construct a transceiver in the small bones of your inner ear.
It's not permanent, is it?
No, it'll break itself down in a couple of weeks. You have bigger problems at the moment, though.
My location's been compromised?
I'm afraid so. There's a strike team surrounding the building as we speak.
Oh no.
Damn.
We need to get you out of there.
Yeah.
The sewer access on the factory floor hasn't been secured. It's your best chance for an escape route.
If what you're saying's true, I'm about to be outnumbered and outgunned.
Don't worry, you're probably one of the few people I know who's smart enough to get out of something like this.
Do you know me?
You could say that. Come on, get moving.
What was that last sound? Was that like a voice acting accident or something? This in 4,117 days. An evacuation is currently underway by order of centralized government. Please proceed to designated shelter sites. If you have been affected, burns/NBC contamination, please contact your nearest cell representative. Dear Mr. Hart, while it is clear that there are doubts about the firm's policy of mechanization as a means of remaining competitive, it is unhelpful to suggest to employees that they are building their own replacements. Please refrain from such comments in the future. I guess you're right. Since there isn't anyone to changing out of hazard gear anymore, nobody else will be using the locker room. It's going to be one heck of a working weekend. I'll put the stuff in the Walker 6. Code's 318. Which Zift decided it would be a good idea to run water pipes through a million quanta industrial laser. I fixed the leak in locker room's pipes, but don't charge the capacitor banks unless you feel like being hooked. Wait. Huh. Oh. nice.
Looks like I can control the factory's power from my traveler now.
That's nice. Well...
The wetware in the bottle has apparently given me an eavesdropper in my skull. You still there?
I hear you.
Perhaps it was my mistake first for drinking that bottle, but how do I know I can trust you?
Yeah.
It's either me or the guys with the kill-on-sight order. Besides, what sort of person would I be if I didn't help out an old pal?
Do I know you?
You should. We've spent years working together.
Is this Lau?
Come on, you've got to get moving.
Is this his wife?
How did they manage to find me?
Sorry, I can't help you with that. All I know is they're after you.
Did you get my message?
Message? Nah. I just know the kind of places you like to hide in. But your garden wouldn't do for this one, would it?
Hey.
Match that against which of your favorite spots are being raided by crisis teams and boom. Instant Regis.
So, you haven't heard my side of the Baxter story.
Save it for later. First we've got to get you out of there.
What do you know about this facility?
Old TVNA factory. Used to make synths there. Cleared out when the Aurora hit. Most of that part of town stayed abandoned even to this day. It's the kind of place lowlifes and thralls hide in.
Anything useful?
A lot of the stuff in it's probably been scavenged already, but you might find something useful. Plus, it's an
It's the
old building.
Aurora.
Be careful, a lot of it is unstable.
Maybe I can use that to my advantage. That's one big laser they've got.
If it's not on the production line, it was probably just used for prototyping.
Looks like someone made a real mess with it.
Probably didn't have time to fix it before the Aurora hit.
What is the
Maybe it'd
Aurora?
be useful if you could power it up again.
I'm still a little worried about what I drank.
It won't do you any harm. It's just a constructor node.
Yeah, but thousands of molecule-sized machines building a radio in my head. That'd bother any sane man.
If you'd gone and gotten yourself wired years ago, we wouldn't have to do this. Plus, this is more secure. We're operating on a bespoke fractal encoding.
Okay.
How exactly am I supposed to get out of here?
There's an exit to the sewers on the factory floor level.
What makes you think they haven't blocked that off too?
This raid was a rush job. I don't think they've known where you are for very long. They're gambling that they can eliminate you before you have time to think.
I hate to disappoint you, but I'm not exactly prepared either.
Yeah, but you've got my help. That puts you kilometers ahead.
Why are the power systems in this place still online?
It's only been 11 years since the Aurora. If nobody's switched it on since then, the city's probably just never noticed they were still connected.
I guess the factory's standby would be a drop in the ocean in terms of the city's power.
It's not like they're short on it. Newton's a net exporter in the region.
I guess you can do that when you're the only one in the neighborhood with orbiting solar arrays.
If the factory's still working, you might be able to use that strategically. You'd better get moving or a patrol might catch you.
Right.
This is...
There's a canister of water-soluble fire suppressant loaded into the system.
Huh. Okay. Maintenance drone?
Must have been a decorator.
Paint cartridge. Cartridge?
It isn't compatible with pressurized I don't... Burning. Someone managed to get this through the window. They must have one hell of a pitching arm.
This point of town is full of disused factories, abandoned after an environmental catastrophe a decade earlier. While Cell technically has a mandate to keep it safe, the expense of doing so means it rarely gets patrolled.
The rest of it's decade. I guess some things you just have to store physically.
Such as?
One of the city's custodial drones. Someone must have hacked it and directed it up here. Lousy kids can't even do their own graffiti anymore without a bot's help.
Can't think of anywhere that the painting would go well, even if it hadn't suffered from decade of negligence. Painting of a glowing pyramid hanging over a city. Despite the other decorations, the walls of this office have acquired, this one remains unvandalized. Let's go downstairs.
What is it?
Whoa.
Cobalt Actual, this is Cobalt 3. Dynamic entry complete. Second floor hallway secure. Going dark and starting patrol. Out.
Adaptive camouflage? How am I supposed to get past them when I can't even see them?
I'll see if I can breach their systems. For now, you're going to have to think your way past.
The wood's old.
Target sighted.
Oh. Oh, God.
Target sighted.
Oh.
If I wander out there, I'm probably just... There's a canister of water
Did I put something in there? Oh, paint!
Huh. It fits.
Wait.
They're just the sprinklers. The fire sent...
Oh.
Cobalt 3. Camouflage compromised.
That's clever. Anything else I missed? I don't think so.
He's too far away.
Okay, I have to wait for him to get here. Fair enough.
One down.
However many left to go. Don't count on taking them all on, though.
Low velocity, jacketed hollow point. They came prepared for a soft target. He's not dead, but he's gonna wake up with one hell of a headache. The 10mm submachine gun, part of the strike team's gear. As a signature weapon, it's encoded.
Oh. Locker room. Lockers. Was it 318? Apparently not. There we go.
Apparently, it's not just cleaning supplies they kept in
Whiskey
here.
and
This is some
polish?
pricey liquor. I can't get it. I don't think it...
Oh.
I needed that. It's a strong old whiskey. More expensive than the stuff I've usually got around.
Alright then.
I haven't got the gear to fix it. I can't get it. I haven't got the gear to fix it, or open it up some more. It won't fire for me. There's nothing in here.
Guessing something will be there so eventually. Let's go for now. Let's see what else there is. I really love the graphic set of this game. Oh. Robots? That's not... That one's right there. Oh, wait, no, that's not a robot.
Target sighted.
Alright then. Let's get... I haven't checked the crates yet.
The wood's old, but I still can't get...
Lighter?
Burning it's...
Is there anything else I can
Shame the optic camo's built into the uniform.
There has to be something else.
Ah!
What did you expect to happen?
They've probably become even rustier because of all... I can't get it. It's powerful stuff. There's nothing in here.
Maybe I gotta push... I don't know what to do.
It's powerful. You still there?
I go where you go.
These armed men.
It must be difficult having to escape your own colleagues from Cell.
That's the thing. They're not Cell Crisis Team agents. They're equipped and armed like them, but they're not the real deal.
How can you be sure?
Central has other means of handling the possibility of rogue agents. Its actions are precise, surgical, even if not what we'd normally think of as moral. This whole thing is like a blunt instrument, a sledgehammer for a wasp.
Okay, so you don't think it's Central, but why aren't these men Cell?
If they were, this operation would have been a whole lot better planned. There'd be an ISO map, the building, they'd know exactly where I was to begin with. These guys can handle a weapon, but they're just geared up like a crisis team.
That's an interesting theory. I'll check some leads on that.
Plus, if they were Cell, I'd have a much harder time doing what I need to escape.
You'd better get moving or a patrol might catch you.
Right.
Alright.
It's rusted.
Alright, let's go back for now. Let's see what else we can find. Maybe there's something in that one room I didn't see.
I don't think I can climb.
Let's go back here. Let's go in here. I don't know what I'm missing. I'm not good at this. Wait, can we use paper? What can I do with the laser? Oh, no. Anything else I can do?
Nothing else in here. The gauge says the tank's exhausted. The rest of it's deck.
If he doesn't make a monster cocktail. I guess not.
The wood's old.
Could I use this?
A big old jolt's not.
Big old jolt.
That's one way of getting it open.
I didn't.
It's empty except for all the packing. Huh. This takes me back. What a waste of good whiskey.
Is there any nicer way of doing this? Did that kill him? I hope not. Can I go check on him? Or her?
I need to find a better way out. It's an industrial cutting laser.
Is there a way to aim it? I don't think so.
Okay, you're on the factory floor. There's an emergency access route to the sewers in the corner of the north wall.
Sure, except it's locked.
What? This can't be right.
Yep, big padlock and everything. Any other ideas?
I'm afraid not. The crisis team's got the factory surrounded. That's your only route out.
Guess I need to find a way to get the lock off.
Robot arm. Manual control lock, please consult the lines. Supervisor for access. What are these?
Whatever this is, building a synth apparently takes a lot of them. A dull metal disc. I have no idea why it's needed in a synth's construction.
Okay, is this in this? Okay then.
The claws are jammed too close together. The claws. Stuff it with packing. Stuff it. It all just. I don't think it needs.
I don't know what to do. Do we need to change the metal disc?
How many metal circles do I... This is a pretty heavy... Maybe it was an attempt to stop vandals getting in. This is where synthetics are born.
Is it reflective? Can we use the laser? Where's the supervisor? What if I clog the drain? What if I clog the drain?
There's nothing.
Why don't I think of this?
I've stuffed the drain.
There we go.
I haven't got the gear. It's gonna get a hole.
Alright, well, let's just go see. Yay. I'm sorry, my dude. Oh. I mean, I guess they aren't cell agents, and they're probably bad guys. I don't know. This layer of combat beer makes it difficult to tell whether you survive the electrocution by certainly won't getting in your way.
That's not going. That's not.
Industrial laser.
I can't figure.
I want to see what'll happen if I do this. They're gonna just destroy the entire building. Oh! Oh, I get it! But I need to control the robot arm. I need to be able to control the robot arm. Oh. Wait, no. No. Go back. I can do this. Let's wait. Let's go.
Freeze!
Oh, God. Ow.
There ain't much cover between me.
Freeze!
Dang it. It's difficult.
There ain't much.
Can I move him with arrow keys? No, I cannot. Gotta make this a whole lot easier. Alright then. Probably should have waited for the other ones. This bird had 2 of them. Okay. There we go.
Not from.
I'm doing good, I think. Let's test this. What if I polish it?
The claws are jammed too close to. The claws.
Oh, God.
Wow, that's brightened it up.
Oh. Now let's try. There we go. I'm a clever boy.
I'd better not be walking into an.
I haven't let you down yet, have I?
Oh.
Regis!
It's good to see you in the flesh as well, Lau.
What do you mean, in the
Oh.
flesh?
You weren't the one sending messages through a transceiver in my head?
No, she wasn't.
No, I wasn't.
You thought I was her?
Well, it seemed like that.
No, I
Seemed
didn't.
like what? Who are you talking to?
Never mind.
There's a voice in my head.
So, you've been getting help from the voices? Isn't that usually a sign of stress?
Huh. It's someone communicating by radio. Someone who knows me, apparently. But if it wasn't you...
Definitely wasn't. I just found the message you left in the DNA.
Don't worry, I'm someone you can trust. Not so sure about her, though. There's an interceptor riding her wiring.
Max, the voices say you've been bugged.
What? Wait a second. Ah, nuke an interceptor.
They probably found out where you were as soon as she did.
Can you disable it?
Easily, now that I know it's there. Okay, it's isolated.
I can confirm that. They won't be tracking her any further.
I have no idea when it started
It's
writing
kind of
me.
weird.
Must have been while I was investigating the murder at the plant lab.
It wasn't me, Max.
I know, Regis. I didn't think it was, but
But
you're the only person I can think of who would have wanted him dead. And frankly, I don't think anyone would have blamed you after what he did. But after what you tried to do with the bomber last night,
What about it?
you tried to save his life, even though he'd come here intending to murder as many as he could.
It was the right thing to do.
I've worked with you long enough to know how you work, Regis. What Baxter did didn't drive you to revenge. It's motivated you to try and make the world a better place.
Thank you for your opinion, Max. You're probably thinking more clearly than I am right now. What do you think we ought to do next?
I guess turn yourself in isn't an option.
No.
Well, we need to see if we can find out who really did kill Baxter.
And why they've sent a strike team to hunt me down.
If I might interrupt your happy reunion, I believe I may be able to help.
You can? How?
The voices again?
My organization is aware of links between this attack and Dr. Baxter's murder.
What? How?
I believe we must discuss this somewhere more secure. 1181 Shenley Boulevard, Southeast Network, 16th floor. Come around the back.
Wait, how do we know we aren't just walking into an ambush? Can we trust you?
Well, Charlie, I have just saved your life. Plus, we have information to put you on the right track.
All right, we'll come.
Leave Dr. Lau. Come alone.
No,
Pardon?
Lau comes too. She's the only one I know I can trust right now.
Aw.
Very well. See you soon, Charlie.
Crisis of consciousness. 24 years
Wow,
earlier.
looks like Vargas pulled together quite a team.
Oh, cool! I'm playing that one. Charlie looks uncomfortable. You can't blame him. It's not the kind of lab pirate he's used to. Nobody's threatening his life. What's he look like? Aw.
Hello, Charlie. What was that for?
I'm not sure.
Oh.
I was just worried you weren't going to come.
Don't be silly. Of course I was gonna be here.
Oh,
I know.
wait.
I was just afraid.
Hey, there's no need to be afraid of anything here. Unlike your last job, there's no firing squad for motivation. I'm sorry, I didn't mean...
It's hard to believe all that's behind me. Not only do I have you to thank for getting me out of there, but getting me into this role as well.
All I did was mention you to Dr. Vargas. He knew what he needed and you fit the bill. Obviously, he knows talent when he sees it.
Hopefully he likes my work. He can't exactly go to the Texan warlords for a reference.
Well, that's a good sign. Now you're the one making jokes about it.
Dr. Baxter is apparently a workaholic, having gotten underway with projects even before he having been briefed. Let's talk to him.
Hi there. I'm Dr. Pereira.
Yes.
I, thought I might get to know who I'm going to be working with.
Oh, right. Certainly. Adam Baxter.
You enjoying the, MRI scanner?
Ah, yes. Forgive me. It's just been some time since my last lab work. After the accident, no institution would take me. I feel as though I may wake up and have this dream of an assignment taken from me.
Don't worry. Dr. Vargas is an excellent judge of talent. I can guarantee that this isn't merely out of pity.
This is something of a last chance for me. We must succeed.
He reminds me of Victor Zsasz for some reason. Chigua. Chigua? Dr. Chigua.
You must be the famous Dr. Pereira I've been hearing so much about.
Famous?
The way Dr. Vargas has been going on, you must have been his star pupil.
You look familiar, Dr.
Nina Jong, pleased to meet you. AI and Synthetic Awareness Studies.
I remember. Dr. Vargas was a big fan of your work.
He's assembling his dream team. That's what you get with an absurdly huge grant. Not that I'm complaining.
And you are?
Dr. Zvidzai Chigwa. My friends call me Gwen. I was brought in from Bulawayo.
What was your field?
Embryonic baseline engineering.
She's a real artist, building new animals from scratch.
Angiosperms, mostly. Still not sure why I'm here. You got any idea what's going on?
Come on, you're the only one of us who's met Vargas in person. Do you have any idea what's going on?
I couldn't help you, I'm afraid.
Aw, you're killing us.
You expect us to believe he didn't tell his star pupil.
Well, I might know. But I know how theatrical he can be. It'd mean a lot to him to be the one to reveal it.
Whatever it is, this is some impressive hardware they've got. That and the secrecy says government work to me.
You're right. I'm Viksha Pereira. Vicky. Dr. Vargas mentioned me?
Wouldn't shut up about you. Like you were Watson, Crick, and Einstein rolled into one.
Or more like Oppenheimer, perhaps.
Hey, what we did before isn't the key point. It's what we can do with the skills we've brought with us.
All right then, what's your field?
Organic computing, mostly. I studied under Dr. Vargas.
Ah, we've probably got some overlap then.
I'll leave you to it.
Your attention, please, ladies and gentlemen.
It's still pretty old back then.
As you look around, you will see some of the finest scientific minds of this generation. These minds have at their disposal the most cutting-edge tools available to humankind. Newton has decided, like an increasing number of cities, to invest in AI management. But they want no mere computer to run traffic patterns and coordinate electricity grids. They have asked me for something infinitely more advanced. They have asked me for the future. I have selected you for this venture because I believe that together we can make this future. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Central Project.
Alright.
This is the place Jinsel said to meet up at. Ugh, what a dump. The city just gets worse and worse every time I leave the trance.
Oh, cool, it's a cyborg dude. Venue's enormous bouncer glares at you with what you believe to be lofty contempt, though you've never been that good at reading human expressions. I wanted to talk to him. You look cool.
Hey, no entry.
What's with your arm? It's all metal.
Lost it in the war. One of the wars. On biochem duty. Turned out that because of the shots they gave me, they couldn't just grow me a new one. Same reason I can't get wired either. Allergic to the stuff.
But you run a trance den.
Ain't that just the definition of irony? The arm's great, but the eyes they gave me ain't worth shit.
This place looks like a dump.
You're one to talk, girl. Bet yours is worse.
So what happens here?
It's a trance den. People come here to hook up.
I always do it at home. Did do it at home.
People can't always do it there, though. Maybe their partner don't want them doing it no more. Maybe there's some thrall who promised their probation officer they'd stay clean.
So you're selling privacy.
Bingo. It don't need to be pretty. Once you're in the machine, you don't care about how it looks.
So you're not wired? You can't connect?
Nope. Been allergic to neural wiring since the war.
This seems like a strange thing to be doing then, running a trance den. You can't even experience the world you've built for these people.
Means I can't get addicted to it either. Best kind of insurance.
I mean, fair enough.
What's with the antenna? The one under the neon lights?
Not everyone here is a local. Some people ain't lucky enough to live in a city like Newton.
International connections?
Exactly. People in Newton can join this hub through the net. Some states, they monitor the usual net connections, so they bounce the connection in via satellite.
What are other countries monitoring for?
Greater Han likes to control the news and history. Concord is looking for anti-corporate opinion. Eurofed has strict definitions about what counts as acceptable entertainment.
That's barbaric.
Defeats the point of the net, doesn't it? But thanks to Pirate Net, they can never stop the signal.
This game was ahead of its time. Actually, nah, that was a thing back then too. The thing with, like, what is it? Some of it, a lot of it was with the thing with China wanting to monitoring the internet, and some people wanting to control the internet more, I guess. Though it's always a thing, I guess.
Excuse me, I'm trying to get into the trance den.
And I'm stopping you.
What? Why?
Maybe I don't like the look of you. Maybe we're full. Either way, shove off.
There's supposed to be a public terminal on the corner over there. I guess because of all the wires running from where it used to be into the cellar.
You reckon I know something about it? You think maybe I stole the terminal, and I'm now using it to run a pirated trance environment for profit?
Maybe?
Huh, you're pretty sharp.
Come on, there must be something I can do to get in. What do I need to do?
Huh, we get that a lot. Some thrall drags themselves up here, says they'll do anything. Shows how desperate you people are.
You got skills?
Maybe
yeah?
I could do something
No,
for you?
no.
I like 'em skinny, but you look like you'd break a bone if someone looked at you too hard. You wouldn't believe how many greasy thralls try to get in that
I didn't
way,
mean. No, I meant like that.
What?
Oh.
No! Ew! No! I meant hacking!
Oh, good.
City utilities did cut the water again.
What happened to the water?
Bills weren't being paid. I needed all my quanta to pay off the bookies after Pakistan lost last month's game.
Gambling debts?
Hey, like you're in a position to judge anyone. Thrall. Anyway, Central Utilities shut down the water. Now we can't grow any more wetware.
You can make it in people, maybe.
What do you want me to do about the water supply? I'm a hacker, not a plumber.
The flow's controlled by a terminal in the sewer. I want you to breach it and get my water back.
Come on, man. I need to get back in the trance. It's important.
That didn't work for the half-dozen other thralls who tried it today. It sure ain't gonna work for you. Quit hanging around.
All right.
I have to go into the sewer, right? Get the car.
Warning, warning. You are too close to the vehicle. Please step away from the vehicle. This message has been a product of Sentinel security systems.
Expensive-looking car seems out of place in a neighborhood like this. Must be well protected if someone felt they could leave it on display. Like most cars you've ever seen outside of the trance, it appears to be an auto drive. Barely anyone bothers with manual controls anymore. Good riddance in your opinion. That's nice. I like autopilot. I love the idea of that.
Ads for everything from sleazy bars to sex to cosmetics. Nothing I'd want, though. I feel like the whole neighborhood was designed to alienate me.
I mean, you haven't been outside a lot, I guess.
Ads for everything from... I can't reach...
How do I get in the sewer? Can I ask? Wait, no. Don't go in the...
Hey, no way.
What was it?
Will that trancing fry your memory? Find the city utilities terminal in the sewer and get...
Oh, yeah.
Go on, get... Quit.
All right.
Actually, I want to ask something else.
Hey, no way.
Why don't you hack the water yourself? You haven't got my skills?
You think a lot of yourself, don't you? I ain't wired. Can't breach systems like that on the go.
Ah, that makes sense.
Also means I got deniability if they just catch some thrall messing around with it. No, officer. I didn't have nothing to do with it. Quit hanging around.
I also want to try a game called Gibbous Cthulhu Adventures. I think that's what it's called. Is there anything I can do in here? News? Commuters on the Red Transit line last time were surprised by an evacuation drill that took place just after midnight at the Barber's Gate Transit Station. A Cell spokesperson has confirmed that the evacuation was part of a planned emergency response simulation that the customers were in no danger. Cell is required to ensure the preparedness of its agents and the city infrastructure in the case of emergency. The program stated there is a limit to what can be anticipated through simulation, especially when it comes to realistic crowd responses. As such, we are required to run these tests periodically in an active station. Cell and Central are impressed at the professional attitude taken by the public and to thank them for their cooperation. Travelers have complained that the sudden evacuation delayed their journey, though services were able to be routed through Barber's Gate, causing only minimal delays to the service and those not stopping at the station. Yeah, it's a nuisance, but at least it's good to see Cell doing their jobs. The incident was also described as a rush by another. If your journey has been affected by the drill, please contact Central for compensation. Okay. I guess that's nice. I can't do anything here, though, so I'm gonna just... She has to be my favorite character to play as because of the hacking stuff. Okay, put it on the car. Oh, I can! I can control the car. Alright then.
A car repair tool? Probably what they claim it's for, at least.
Do I need a little work done? Yeah. There's the manhole. Oh, he's on top of the manhole. This is gonna be weird.
It's old and rusty, but still locked.
I have a crowbar.
Too easy. The city's list of current hazards has got chemical markers, formulas, and breakdowns for programming, scanning.
Acid rain.
I'm not strong enough to open.
Alright, well, we have to find out which. I want to go back and do it properly. Oh.
Hello? You there? Where are you?
You can't see me?
Can't see anything with these lousy eyes they gave me. They ain't worth shit in the dark.
Oh. Well, again, I want to actually help. I actually want to help. Maybe if I do this. Nope. Let's see here. Nope. It's 874? No? I don't... $872?
Hello?
You can't.
Can't see anything being... When I find that girl...
I actually want to help, though.
Can I go in?
You got the water going again, so we got all we need. Quit hanging around.
All right.
There we go. I wanted to be a good super Latha bro, Latha bros.
Hey. No, nothing. Looks like he's made himself comfortable.
I bet this is some sort of trap or something.
I can't reach any of its control surfaces. There's a centimeter-thick layer of other people's wetware covering its surface.
Ew.
I can't reach the wet.
Wait, what did that say?
I can't reach the wetware. Won't form a connection with it. Nah, mine's fresh. Besides, everyone else will have been sticking their fingers in that stuff. Hey. Nope, he's.
What about this dude? Or girl?
This is a lot of quanta for someone to lose in the sofa.
Oh, I was just about to say, did I steal from them?
It's really, really uncool to steal from someone who's in the trance. But I'm in something serious.
No.
Huh. She doesn't even have anything on her.
Don't do that. That's bad. I thought we were just taking it from the couch.
A plastic credit chip, for those times you need to buy something without using the net. I can sense in my wetware that it has a couple hundred quanta still loaded.
Scrape it off with a crowbar. Oh.
A public access terminal covered in other people. It's been cracked to run a customized software environment.
IV? Wait. IV drip?
He's enhancing his experience with a side of intravenous drugs. The IV bag says it's epinephrine.
Huh. I'm kinda excited to see what the net is like. Let's see. Let's try it. That's... What is it with this dude?
Hi there.
What?
What's up?
If you must know, I'm partaking in the digital experience. Apparently, more vivaciously than you.
How do you figure? You're just standing, floating there.
Hey, shut up!
You're ahead.
Very astute. And you're behind.
No, I mean, you're just a floating head. Why are you just a floating head?
Because unlike some people, I'm choosing to take the trance to its full potential. We can look like whatever we want. But some people just look like people. Ooh, human body, 2 legs, 2 arms. How original.
I like having legs.
Yeah, it's so limited though. Realists like you have no imagination.
I mean,
Hey, who are you calling a realist?
that seems more limited though.
What's the line for?
If you must know, I'm waiting for a slot to open up in the games. I'm first though, you hear me?
Sure.
There are social conventions that must be followed. Meh, 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 meh.
Are the games any good?
Would I be waiting here if they weren't?
Remind me, what are you here for?
What? Something wrong with your Gibson? It's the games. I'm here for the games. Front of the line. Front of the line!
You're front of the line. I see.
And don't you forget it. That next slot is mine.
Okay.
What's with the dancers?
I know. They're awful people. They come up here from the bars, spilling vodka all over the sim. Dirty, dirty people.
Jeez.
Is this one of your usual trance spots?
Yeah, it's acceptable most of the time. Mostly because I'm not being bothered by inane questions from plebes.
It looked a little dirty outside to me.
Yeah, I know, it's disgusting.
That a problem?
No, I got my usual spot to crash under the pipes. It's the cleanest place in the den. Lousy.
Ciao.
Fine.
Sparklings. New user 1. What are you?
Hi there. Hi there. Looks like they're having fun.
Do you say
Hi
anything?
there. Looks like they're
What about you?
Hi there. Looks like they're
No?
Hey! Get in line. I was here.
I don't think he'd want that.
You got money?
Hi there.
No.
The chips made a connection to my wetware systems that allow it to be used in the trance.
$871 Cyrus News. No trans connections before our meet. No trans connections before our meeting. Hey there, Miss Mandela. I just want to say thanks for Miss Sister Cell. I probably get off the hand back. Thank you. Yay! I did it. I did it good.
Hi there.
What?
Can I get cuts?
What? Are you crazy? No, you cannot go ahead of me. I was here first. That is not how lines work.
Remind me.
What? Something? It's the front of the...
You're front of the line.
And don't you that next...
Ciao.
Fine.
This dude's face.
I don't think...
You sure I can't give him my front line? Let's... So he's right beneath... He's right there. He's right there.
Hey. Nope.
Do I kill him? What if I get him some... Get some IV. Give him some epinephrine.
Doesn't work like that. It's for putting stuff in.
Okay. Right, so we're somewhere in Africa, right? Why are we blocking out? Eco was? I think we're somewhere around here, right? I think. Where is Newton? Let me actually look up where's Mombasa. Where is Mombasa? It's in Kenya. Where's Kenya? I forgot where Kenya is. Okay, I see where it is. I see where it is. It's right around here, I think. Okay, what if I make the pipes get more water?
I can't just yank it out.
Yeah.
Hey. Nope, no.
Let me. Does it show who's where? Fearless Phil Vomitor. Did anything change? I blocked. It's a pit. I didn't see this before. Oh. Oh, hey.
Salam, Mandela. I trust you made it here without too much difficulty.
Nothing I couldn't handle. I'm not used to all this meat space stuff, though.
Nonetheless, you've proven yourself resourceful.
You said you knew more about the guy who tried to kill me. You and your Jilly, Holly...
Jahilia. In fact, there's been a breakthrough since we last spoke. Unfortunately, security is still an issue.
It's a public server in a den. I guess anyone could be in here, even other cell agents.
It is good to see you understand the value of privacy.
I don't need anyone else finding out where I am. What do you need?
Jahilia's hackers have managed to block any further connections to this server. You must now help us in clearing out any remaining users.
I'll do what I can.
Issa, we must have privacy before we can reveal what we found. Those remaining in the server must be persuaded to leave.
This might take some work in meat space again.
It is a testament to your strength that you work so well outside your comfort zone.
Don't get used to it. Once this whole nuked up mess is sorted out, I am never leaving the trance again. If you want everyone gone, why don't you just crash the server remotely? I could have done that if you wanted. It would get rid of everyone.
It would, but would also call attention to us. Our hackers have blocked incoming connections. Resetting the server would disable this.
Oh, then everyone would just reconnect again.
Precisely. We've removed as many as we can over the net. The remainder must physically leave the trance by themselves.
With a little incitement from me, you mean? Did you know where this sim was being hosted? It's a stolen street corner terminal in a dingy cellar.
A trance den, yes. We often use it as a meeting point. I have not been there personally, but my allies' reports have painted a vivid picture.
Yeah, it's a great place, if you're a rat or a giant cockroach.
Perhaps you can use this to your advantage? The conditions sound only a little way from intolerable. Those within the den may need only a little push to make it so.
You don't know how far thralls will go for a link. If you're not in the den, where are you? Are you even in Newton?
My person is in a secure location. As to where that is, well, I'm afraid that's a secret.
Are you in that?
Not even a clue?
Starship?
All I shall say is that I'm meeting some old friends here for dinner.
Talk about multitasking.
Exactly. Hopefully you will excuse me if I seem a little distracted.
So, I know it's awful netiquette in the trance. I'm almost disgusted to hear me say it, but...
You want to know more about the real me?
Yeah. I mean, you probably can for secrecy and all.
You are correct. There's a reason we have our identities in here. Even you, Michael. Let's just say that outside, I work to do good for the world. Jahilia's interests match my own in that respect.
Sims like this are weird. There's a whole net to explore, things to create and learn, but people want to come somewhere that's laid out like a dance club?
Not to your taste?
Just seems like a waste.
Perhaps it lends familiarity to it. Unlike yourself, some may not be ready to lead a wholly intangible existence. They understand the trance and the artifacts of life they know.
And for a trance venue, it seems so small. Why can't you
The server is not yet secure. Until it is just us remaining, we cannot be sure that we won't be compromised.
So, you need me to figure out how to get rid of the other users.
Precisely. They have a direct connection to the server. They must be removed by other means than mere hacking, I'm afraid.
Come on, it's not like anyone be listening in. I need to know what's going on.
I'm sorry, Mandela, I cannot. As long as there's any unsecured connection...
You mean all the other users?
Precisely. We cannot guarantee that the others are not being monitored. You are in enough danger as it is, and I cannot risk compromising you.
Why this server? It seems like a strange place to meet.
Jahilia uses many such venues.
Compared to the whole net, though, it's so small.
Which allows us to more easily determine if we are being monitored.
Ah, cloak and dagger.
And after we have concluded our discussion, we shall crash the server. There shall be no evidence of us having been connected.
Who are these other people in here? Your pals?
Bystanders, members of the public. They come from all walks of life. Unfortunately, they cannot know what we are about to discuss.
And that's why you want me to remove them. It's not going to be easy.
You're resourceful, Mandela. You will find a way.
Why can't you—
The server, until it is just us remaining.
So, you need me to figure out—
Precisely. They have they must be removed by other means.
I'll get back.
Bitafik.
Is there a way? I'm gonna end it. I'll be right back.